Okay. What up, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Faye, how you doing? We love the returning customers, the fellow Canadians, presumably, unless you live in some other snowy region, but I doubt that. I'm finishing my apple right now, guys. So if I'm like you come again, you know, I'm going to sleep, but I wanted to say hi. Hi, bye. Thanks for stopping by, FT. I appreciate it as always. I'll see you tomorrow when you don't have to like fight off the uh the entire night. The GTA. This chick lives in GTA, dude. GTA 5. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, dude. Now you're gonna ruin your sleep because you're fucking micropene, dog. I guess 5.1 is not horrible, but bro's gonna be tossing and turning. I'd be. I would be. I don't know why I abbreviated I'd be. I would be. Whatever. 5 is micro. Compared to me, I mean. Relative to me, of course. Because I'm friggin' my shit, I roll it up, dude. I roll it up. I got like a holster I gotta wear every day. Bonjour, chat snack, ça va? Yeah, pas pire, toi. How's it going? How's it going, Yeti? Whatever, bitch. Alright. Fucking ban this guy. Mods, get an FT, would you? Get him out of here. You're learning French? Oh, shit, Yeti. Very nice. If you learn from me, you're gonna get a horrible redneck accent. You're gonna sound very French Canadian. That's right. Learn your place. See you tomorrow, NFT. Maybe you'll be unbanned by then. If I'm feeling gracious. That's right. Absolute power. God, I'm going crazy with it, dude. So how are you guys doing today? How's everybody doing? I obviously got a little bit more drawing done. I still don't really know what I'm doing with this chick. I've gone like several directions and I don't really like any of them. Like it looks clean, but it's not like a hit piece, you know? And I want like a nice I want something magnificent. I just can't get it. No matter how hard I try. What's up, Slag? What up, big dog? Work's been busy. Finished at 5, then job number two's at 7 p.m. Dude, what do you have, like 3 kids to support? Why are you working 2 jobs, girl? Come on. I know the Canadian economy's fucked, but I mean, you do live in the GTA. Well, at least I got you for like a hour and a half. Well, commute, all that stuff, maybe not. Eggs are $8. You gotta shop at Walmart. My eggs are also $8, but I get like the giant packs. And then we gotta work from home. Or I can work from home. I just don't. I just like going in the office. I'm one of those. I'm one of those sickos. I've applied for a job. I'm waiting to hear back. 0 for 0. Good luck. Hopefully you become 1-0 eventually. Okay. Ew, you are a sicko. You probably just don't like your figurative wife at home. I don't have a wife. I'm chronically single. To the detriment of all the women who date me or attempt to. I'm not a single bachelor. Property owner too. I'm just throwing that out there. why I said figurative. Well, do body pillows count? I'm just kidding. I don't have a body pillow. Kat, can I ask a question about French? Sure, but I will warn you, Yeti. Asking native speakers how to learn their language is bound to get you some very interesting questions. And because most English, or not English speakers, most native speakers take for granted why they speak the language. A lot of them just got it through like intense input growing up, right? Through their family. Like my mom spoke French to me all the time. So you're free to ask me questions, but as far as like, why I know the things I know, I don't know. I just don't. It's like if you ask an English person why you pronounce the word red as red, like the color red, and then like I read a book but it's spelled different. They're like, I don't know. It's the way it is. I don't know if that's how they taught me. Because I have a Japanese friend who always asks me questions in English, and he's like, this language makes no sense. I'm like, yeah, I can't help you. I have no idea. Okay, I kind of want to put this. I'm working on multiple layers. I always forget which layer I was working on. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. What the fuck? It's got to be one of these. I'm tweaking right now. I've gone through all these. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. I rushed my homework. Well, don't do that. Be a little bit more proactive. It looks good though. I have comments. I have comments. Oh, I want to get the dress right. Be right back. All right, I'll be right here. I'll be BRH. I've been busy this week. Yeah. I will say, Zavi, it does feel like it's also kind of traced. It's a very strong instinct I have for this stuff. I'm pretty confident that it's traced. So it doesn't really count to me as a homework submission. It's not. It is. It is. Don't lie to me. Okay. Don't try to deceive me. Well, fuck you. It isn't. All right. You don't have to That's fine. It isn't. It is. I don't believe you. So we've had this conversation like several times, and it's a little frustrating that you're still trying to pass this off as a legitimate submission. It's yeah. Tracing has its place, guys. Okay. Well, F you then. All right. Guys, tracing has its place. There's tons of reasons why you should trace. To do like final submissions on things or artworks or whatever is not the way to do it. You do it to learn and to study like the structure and the anatomy. Like if you're tracing this drawing, you would go over it right on a new layer, and you would sketch it sort of like this, then put the eye line in, and you would sort of learn the structure of how it works. But so those are the uses, right? To understand how they're using the underlying I don't know, blocks or geometric shapes. I do say je parle anglais even though I'm a girl. Shouldn't it be je parle anglaise? No. So, gender is attached to nouns specifically. Anglais wouldn't actually have a noun. Anglais is like it doesn't change, so it's always going to be anglais regardless. Well, actually no. Je suis anglaise, je suis anglophone. Well, maybe it would be actually. I'm trying to think. I would just say je suis anglais. No, you would say je suis anglaise. You wouldn't say je parle anglaise. You would say je suis anglaise. Because the gender is tied to the subject. So if you're saying like, I speak English, yeah, that's weird. I don't know, dude. I don't know, but it's in that circumstance, it would not be anglaise. You would not say je parle anglaise. You'd say je parle anglais. In a context where you're saying I am English, je suis anglaise, then you would make it feminine. It's so weird. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. Feminine and masculine nouns, and just sort of they're very very complex, and they're things you kind of have to learn intuitively because it's hard to really give an explanation. You wouldn't like you couldn't ask me be like, hey snack, why is it that like a chair is a woman, but like a couch is a man, like un divan and then une chaise. You'd be like I don't know, I don't know. It just is. You know what's funny? Vagina is masculine. It'd be un vagin. Okay? But like penis, well, our penis would also be masculine. Nouns in French have like the pronouns that are tied to them are altered based off of the gender of the noun, which is very strange. So you would have like different versions of saying you would have like the French version and the like a thing. You'd have the French version and an English version. If I may try to explain, the male to female application only really applies when speaking about the subject, so articles and adverbs are conjugated to reflect that subject. Like a small table. There you go. See, I have no idea. I just friggin' speak it. I don't know. I just like grew up in a French household, so. The only word I know is le. Yeah. Le. You wouldn't really say un le or un le. You'd say like, I guess you could say like a bag of milk, une poche de lait, or like or un sac de lait. Um, and then it would change because you're saying une poche versus like un sac. Why does it kind of sound like you're vomiting? Because you're English, dude. You're like our sworn enemy. Okay, you're supposed to hate my language. It's just the way it is. What up? What up, CX Mill? What up? What up, Avail? How you doing? I haven't greeted everybody today. I just sort of jumped into it. I'm so greedy, and not in that, not greedy as in like as in I'm greeting too much. Greedy as in one of the seven deadly sins. I'm a little sinner in a way. I'm a little naughty boy. I feel like I don't know how to spell it correctly, but a small table is in tab petite. It would be in petite table actually. So it'd be une petite table. So in French, you usually put the adjective before the noun, and so you would say like I mean it would be like a small table. Yeah, you wouldn't say a table small. Or no, you could say a table small. Actually, you could. Yeah, it's weird. Actually, now that I think about it, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I just know how to talk. All right, and I know how to write. I know all the essential shit. I don't know why it is the way it is. I don't fucking know. I don't know. How are you? I'm big chillin', dude. I'm big chillin'. I just got back from work. I got home 30 minutes ago. I shoved as many carrots into my mouth as I could. I ate an apple. I ate an entire tub of grapes. What else did I eat? I had a single cucumber. Hey, it's that suppository guy. Speaking of, I'm gonna go get another dick-shaped object. I'm gonna grab a cucumber. BRB. All right, we're back. Are you a horse or something? Oh my god. My sweet Fei. See what I did there? My sweet Fei. You have no idea how many random carrots and vegetables and random shit I will just eat all the time. What's long, hard, and has come in the middle? Cucumber. Ah, cucumber. You guys are naughty, dude. This is why I have to change my community to 18 plus. Everybody's telling me to like put stuff in my ass, making cum jokes. I'm no better, but I'm just saying, like, How close do you keep the phallic shaped foods to your setup? Jesus. I live in a 750 square foot, like, 2 bedroom, like, condo. So, I'm not fucking sprinting across my mansion to get my cucumber. Let's just say that. Snack, you put a lot up your arse? Yeah, you guys wish, dude. 2 bedroom? That's huge. It's technically 1 plus den, but the den is the exact same size as the bedroom, so I don't know why. It works for me. It was a lot cheaper that way, but I've shown you guys the layout. So it's like this, right? Bedroom 1, bedroom 2. There's a bathroom here. Pretend these are the same size. I didn't do that right. So it's kind of like, whoops. I'm doxing myself right now. Go find my exact apartment and its layout. If anybody can find out my exact apartment and layout, I'll invite you over for dinner. Okay? And my door's here. I have a little room here with a washer and dryer. My kitchen's like right here. And then I have a couch right here. And I'm right here. So when I get up to get a carrot, I do this. I go to my fridge, and then I come back. It's really not that far, guys. Where's toothpaste for me to bribe? Toothpaste knows that we have mutually assured destruction. So if he ever doxed me, I would dox him back. Boba, if you can get to my country, okay, I'll invite you over for dinner. All right. And then my bed's here. Ladies, let me ask you this. If a gentle sir, such as myself, doesn't have to be me, if a gentle sir took you home and there's a mattress on the floor, how would you feel about that? And I don't have doors, by the way. I have sliding doors. So my doors are like these things on the outside, and they slide. They go like this. They go ooh, ooh, ooh. Same with here. It goes ooh, 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 ooh. I can make it do that. Check. See how doors is crazy. Listen to this. I just never close my doors because I live alone, so it's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with closed doors? Who am I keeping out? You know? Sure, I guess my neighbors will hear me. My neighbors will hear me screaming about cocks and suppositories and whatever else a little less loud. But I think we're concrete insulated, so I could scream at the top of my lungs. And unless you're standing in the hallway outside of my door, probably not gonna hear it. You're a floor mattress enthusiast, to be honest. You hate bed frames and all that extra shit. Very nice, very nice. Faye, I'd say you're an uncultured swine. Oh my god, dude! Okay, somebody time her ass out. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it. We don't have enough rapport with her yet. Once we've really sucked her into the cult, and once she's completely brainwashed and my little tentacles are around her brain, then we can start toying with her. We can start emotionally manipulating her like we do to NFT. We mold her. She's a little bit more seasoned, though. She's my age, so she's going to be a tougher nut to crack. Do you not hear neighbors screaming? My neighbors scream at each other a bunch of times per week, and it drives me insane. No, I've never heard my neighbors once. I occasionally hear my neighbors upstairs if she's wearing, like, heels, but she has to, like, it's like a fraction of a second that I hear her. I like... They could have legitimately actually just been rolling bowling balls. But I've heard my neighbors maybe like once or twice since I moved in like September. So no, I don't hear my neighbors like ever, really. Oh yeah, I marked what brush size I was using when I was doing the hair, so I don't forget. Excuse me. I do need a bed frame though. I just, I don't know. I don't have one. I don't have the funds to afford a bed frame right now. Well, I mean, I do. I don't have the disposable income. It's just not fiscally responsible for me to buy a bed frame. I could afford it. It's just not. There's other shit I need. My mattress is completely fine on the ground. I will say the first time I brought a girl over to hang out, guys, I'm a virgin, right? But just to hang out and to play Mario Party with me, right? Smash Bros, whatever. Okay. When I brought her over, I didn't have a couch. I literally only had a bed. I was like, "You're welcome to sit on my bed." And like, she knew, to be clear, she knew about this before she came over. Okay, so it wasn't like I brought her over, didn't tell her anything, and I was like, "Get on the bed." Okay, but anyways, bro, you need a bed frame. I don't need a bed frame. Okay, I'm a minimalist. All right, I don't need a bed frame. I got my perfect $4,000 mattress chilling on the floor. I don't need no bed frame. IKEA has cheap ones. I don't want a cheap one. I ball out on my sleep equipment. I have sleep issues, so I gotta get the cream of the crop everything. Like my budget, if I ever have a budget, it's just going into like sleep stuff. Plus, if you had a bed frame, it's just another thing for us to break. Male living spaces. That subreddit cracks me up, especially the how every single time a dude posts in that, people try to guess if they're gay or not. Trust me, if you saw my apartment, it would be the least gay apartment you'd ever see. It's literally a couch with a I don't have bedside tables, guys. I have a fucking plant chilling on the boxes I moved in with. Okay, that's my bedside table. I have like actually it's couch side table. It's like my secondhand couch for my dad with two boxes. Like filing boxes for like literal paper files with a dying plant on it because I still have to buy fertilizer. Okay, at least just get a box spring or something. I'm pretty sure it's not healthy to have it on the floor. You're just making stuff up. What do you mean not healthy to have it on the floor? So the mattress I have, okay, has a warranty on it. The warranty is voided if I put it on a ribbed bed frame. It has to be on a flat surface. I can't have one of these like ribbed like bed frames like this. I have to have like a plank basically. And so the floor is like it's nature's plank, you know? If you can't get low, just say so. Girls, ladies. That's what a box spring is. It's like a flat surface. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. Okay, should I start drawing now? Probably. What layer did I draw this on? Ah. Barbarian. Yeah, you know it, dude. You know it. You hear that, ladies? I'm a friggin' warrior, alright? I could sleep in, but that's not true. I was gonna say I could sleep in any condition. I can't. I'm a little bit of a princess when it comes to my sleep. I need to be in bed by 10 p.m. One of my worst times of my life was dating a girl who just like fucking did not go to bed at a reasonable time. I lived with her, and we lived in a bachelor apartment, okay, because we were like 23, and this fucking chick would just like be on Reddit all night, and the worst part is, so I could not sleep, and then she's also one of those people who sets like 10 alarms. Anyways. I don't complain about a lot of exes, but every time I complain about an ex, it's her, okay? So, you know. Yes, that's my red flag. I also do not sleep. Me neither. I'm a one alarm kind of guy, okay? If one alarm goes off, I'm up, dude. I'm up and I'm ready to go. And I cannot get back to sleep. So if you set 20 alarms, the first one's going to wake me up, and then I just have to hear your other, like, 19 alarms. It's basically like a sleep deprivation torture from like Guantanamo Bay. I fucking hate it. Guys, train yourself to use one alarm. Do your partner a service. And if you're that partner, sleep in a different room, dude. Or get a freaking vibrating watch that will vibrate you awake. Doesn't that sound pleasant and quiet? Sure does to me. Anyways, this is not the snack complaints stream. Y'all just got me going. Positive thoughts now. Sleeping on the floor is nice and cool. My manatee's in a ditch. I fear she's dead. Your manatee? I got something else to vibrate me awake? Damn. Shit. Bro, you gotta be the gayest dude in my chat. And that's not an insult. I'm just saying. Where the other fellas gotta step up their game. I don't know what's going on here. You guys are getting outgayed. And I don't even think Dizzy's gay. Or maybe he is. I have no idea. Maybe I'm just like indulging all of his like homosexual male fantasies by jokingly flirting back. I have a pillow that shakes. What the fuck do you mean? Do you actually? Do they make those? That's crazy. Rest in peace to 11 and Braveheart. I don't get it. I really don't want to. 49% gay? Not even in the top friggin' percentile, dude. Should be at least 80? Well, I don't know, dude. That thing doesn't lie, unless I'm rolling. Then it lies all the time, but... Oh, shit. Tell him, Nightbot. Tell him. It's Friday, baby. I know. You know the worst part about Friday is? It ends, dude. It's always a half day for me. Because I freaking work all day, and then I get home at 5, and then I stream. So by the time I'm actually, like, relaxing, it's so friggin' late. Like, my streams are gonna probably end at, like, I don't know, 8:30-ish. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, guys, I think I'm gonna get back into, studying a little bit of Nihongo. Since Yeti's talking about learning French. I mean, she didn't give me the idea to learn French, but I do want to get a little bit of Nihongo practice back in my life. I'm finna be Jozu, you know? If you know, you know. If you don't, then whatever. That's a perfect big spoon size. What do we got? 6.6 inches, and it's a 9.3. What, we are relaxing for you? I'm so zen right now. I'm so zen. Being bullied for not having a bed frame, Faye. What else? Being told I should shove cucumbers up my ass. This is the chillest part of my day. What are you talking about? Making me do French grammar. For free, by the way. Not even as a redeem. You guys are so lucky. I'm such a benevolent lord. I give you guys French for free. No redeem. This is crazy. Don't ever say I never do anything for you guys. I do everything. I'm so humble, too. I'm such a sassy little bitch today. Actually, you know what? Me and my one ball are going to vibe out. We've been through this. If I had one ball, I would get an RGB Bluetooth implant. Would you French me for free? For you, baby? Sure, anything. What are the odds that there are dudes unironically cranking hog when I'm live? It wouldn't surprise me at this point. I don't know if I'd be disgusted or honored. Probably honored. If you're not cranking hog, why are you here, you know? Is this not what you asked for when you want me to rig it? Victorious Rocket 6.5 with only one ball and it's a 2.6. Well, okay, so what's the 2.6 for one nut? I'm at work, so I couldn't if I wanted to. Bro getting greased up for me right now, dude. I know you got lube. You're a mechanic. What the fuck? Boom, 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 boom. Oh. How many, if you could have, if guys and girls, actually, question to the guys and the girls, if you could have, like, somebody gives you $20 million, but you have to have three testicles, would you do it? They're surgically added on too, so they don't look natural. They just take like a used scrotum and sew it onto you with three nuts. But they work. They're not cosmetic. They hurt if they're flicked. Would you get three times the testosterone? Would you be like a super male? Would it be like being on steroids if you had three nuts? This is an important question. I do wonder. I wonder if there's like a guy who's born with three nuts. I'd imagine your body would just go into homeostasis and you would just balance, you would level off. It's like a Honda wagon or some shit. I don't fucking know, but it was cute. What are you talking about? Dizzy, last night my PT was telling me about this about his car he builds on. I use lubricant seals. If you catch my wording, I don't wanna. Cool Mr. Beast video idea. The first one to have three testicles leaves with $20 million. I do wonder though. It probably wouldn't. I feel like your body's pretty good at just getting you into homeostasis. So you probably wouldn't be like a super male. You're not gonna be like a fucking space marine from like Warhammer or whatever. You're just gonna be like a mutant freak with three nuts. Still not a bad situation. No one really know. Ladies, do you guys pay attention to the nuts that much? I feel like you wouldn't really notice. I don't know if I would notice. Typically, you're not really like... Well, I guess if you put nuts in your mouth and you felt three of them, that'd be a little weird, but... It'd be quite a surprise, though. Anyways. It's enough nut talk for Friday, I think. Come on, you fucking layer. I love how I'm just like rambling on about nuts while there's my entire chat is just talking about cars. It's fine. That's probably that's the better outcome, but it is funny to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this girl's hair. I'm just doing shapes right now, you know? Everyone's just mentally blocking you out with your nut talk. That's fine. The she beast. You know what I've been listening to lately, guys? I've been listening to G Unit. A lot of 50 Cent. I don't know why. I think I was reintroduced to the what you say fuck you to me for? You know, that meme. And now now I've just been listening to 50 Cent. It's crazy how that happens. Play Lisa Born Again featuring Doja Cat and Ray. So many letters to spell, dude. All right, let's see. Lisa. I'm just gonna type Lisa and Doja, and it should come up. Nope. Born Again. Let's just, all right, whatever. I'm done with the heavy anyways. We'll just put this on and see what else comes on after. It's a pain in the ass customer. I have no idea what you guys are talking about right now. Dave was talking about a Mr. Beast video, assuming related to the three testicle $20 million question, which nobody answered. Victoria, bless him for being good at small talk. I'm bad at that. It's a Civic wagon or some shit. Right, whatever. I don't care about cars, guys. I'm not reading all of your messages. I'm just going to assume it's interesting, okay? This is the part of stream where the streamer stops engaging with chat. I'm just going to... Can I be a little extra rude? It's my birthday. Oh, shit. That's true. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, guys. Hold up. You guys know what's coming. The old school viewers know what's coming. The old school viewers know what's coming. The new ones, well, you'll learn. You'll learn. We got a little tradition here when it's somebody's birthday. Happy birthday, Boba. One more year closer to death. Is that too grim? 49 years young. Oh, yeah, you're almost 50, dude. That's crazy. Thanks, I'm just a little boy. 49-year-olds should not say stuff like that, dude. But I'm also just a little boy, dude. I'm just a little patootie, really. Fuck you. I don't know what layer I'm trying this shit on. Oh my god. Okay. Just gonna erase this out. That looks so stupid. How do I make this work? Make sure I'm not drawing on the face layer. I'm not. I'm good. What layer is that on? Oh my god, dude. My watch keeps reflecting off of my screen, and it's freaking me out. It looks like something's happening in the corner of the room. Kat, did you say my song request? Did I see your song request? I did not. Oh, can you play La Seine? Yeah, I'll play that. It's gonna come after a little birthday tradition. Speaking of. Boba, this is dedicated to you, Mr. Boba. Moment of silence. Mr. Boba Meyer, to you. Hell yeah, dude. Ow! Can we get some awoos in chat? I don't see no awoos. Get on it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You can't leave me hanging. Hell yeah. You guys hitting that shit. Cat has to stand over the subway vent now? I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean? Ooh woo. Look, I'm not ghouly, dude. I'll throw out some free ooh woos. I don't care. I'll be a little internet slut. I don't care. I'm never gonna hit it as clean as she does. Ghoulie has a clip on her channel where she hit the hard ooh woo with the hard U. It was it was pretty in character, I won't lie. I did not expect that at all. Okay, how the fuck do I do this girl's hair? I want to make sure I'm not on any of the face layers. Yeti, why you learning French, by the way? I wonder. What if we all just invade Boba's current location? I'm not gonna make a joke of that. I'll bring the balloons. I'll bring the carrots. I got enough carrots for everybody, dude. I literally just stocked up. Okay. This is what happened the other day. So I'm waiting in the lobby of my building. Okay, this is my lobby. The elevators are here. I'm just gonna put little doors here for the elevators. It's 3 elevators. Okay, there's a door here. There's like that fucking cage here with the buzzer, right? And then there's like a concierge desk here. Okay. And then there's like, I guess a stair. I don't even know what's in here. A staircase in that corner. Anyways, so there's a door here, door here. So I ordered my Walmart groceries. The guy comes in. He does 4 trips. I shit you not. He does 4 trips of groceries. There's about probably 12 full. I bought like $200 worth of groceries, and I had them ordered because I'm a lazy fuck. And there's about 12 or so bags of groceries. And so what I have to do is I have to bring them close to the elevator. And then as the elevator's open, unless there's no music right now. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna let it play. I don't even know what it's gonna play. All right, here we go. I did help him. I held the door for him while he brought the groceries in. And then so I pile up the groceries here after he leaves, right? I press the button and then 2 people get on the elevator. I'm like, fuck, dude. And then they helped me. So I had like random residents in my building just putting my groceries away for me. It was sick. So dope. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Got it. Yeah, the like the upskirt vent picture, the classic Marilyn Monroe vent. I know what you're talking about. Can I show this on stream? I think I can. Ugh. This picture, the classic. How do you think she got her hair like that? You guys think this is ever gonna come back? Like I know right now a lot of girls are doing like they're doing very like 90s core aesthetics, right? I wonder if there's ever gonna be like a 1950s aesthetic. I feel like it's kind of been replaced by cottage core, where a lot of girls kind of like they do like this sort of like traditional thing, but with like the modern cottage twist to it, you know? It works. I like it. I dig it. But I do wonder if we're ever gonna go full like 1940s, 1950s again. You think dudes are ever gonna just rock suits all the time? Powdered it with cocaine? I've never done cocaine. Okay, I'm gonna put away the hair stripes. I'm gonna try and actually figure out the hair before I do like the line work for it. Because I feel like right now I'm trying to polish something that's not even done. Same with like this like stomach area. I do like the way this came out. It is kind of disproportionate. I think the foot needs to be a little bit bigger, but in general, it ain't horrible, you know. Okay, let's what layer did I draw the hair on? Looks like this one, but I also drew everything else on that layer. Why do I do that? Whatever. Guys, 2025 is not the year of layer management, I will say. So I can watch Wakfu and other French shows in French. Okay. French, I don't know. Do French have a lot of good TV? I don't really watch a lot of French TV. I get a lot of French commercials. I get so many fucking French commercials. How do they know I'm French, dude? My PT's mom spoke French last night. When you say PT, you mean physical therapist, right? PT means so many different things. The song goes out to Boba. Oh, he's had his song for the day. You don't get too dedicated to you. Boom. Oh shit! You know what I noticed? I didn't do the critiques. Faye, you still here? I should do your crits, unless you want me to save that for when you're not working or whatever. But I forgot. I've skipped over the critiques for today. I'm here. All right, let's hop into hers. NFT's gone for the day, so we'll ignore him till tomorrow, and then we'll bring on this lovely little elven lady. What do we got here? I think the fix you made is like a really good fix, by the way. It definitely improved the drawing, and that's sort of how I work. Is I'll work in like passes and just sort of iterate on like older versions. Honestly, anatomically speaking, it works. There's not a whole lot you need to change. I think the changes I would make are probably just going to be like appeal stuff. Um, so let's jump into it. So one thing I would say is right now it looks like your ears are curving in, and maybe that's the intention, right? But if you're looking at a head from the front, like the side, like if I'm doing a head from the side or whatever, and their ears are curving in, they're gonna look kind of like this, which is a little strange, I think. Typically, elf ears, actually most ears, kind of point like if you look at the head from the top, right? Let me. If you look at the head from the top, so we'll do a top view with the nose being on let's say the nose is like up here. So the nose is like here, right? We're looking at a top view. Normally the ears would be on like an angle like this, like a 45-degree angle away from the front of the face. So they would point back like this. Yeah, they're supposed to be down. You can have them be down, right? So I think what you're going for is the sort of the like anime elf where it's like they kind of have like the droopy like the weight sort of flops them down a little bit, like you kind of get something like that. Maybe a little thinner, but I think for me it's more just the inward curve doesn't make a lot of sense. Like you can have them point down, but I would just sort of I would still have them. I just make it really subtle, I guess. Anyways, it's not a big. I'm gonna be nitpicking on all of this, by the way, for the record, because it's not a horrible pose as it is. There's not a whole lot for me to change here. I will say because of the top down angle, the eyebrows are gonna cover a little bit more of the eye. You're not gonna get that sort of that plane view from that angle, right? So you can keep them like lifted and elevated, like she's kind of got like a neutral expression here or whatever. But I would just bring them down a little bit and closer to the eye. Because that distance that you have here kind of implies that they're like a little bit surprised. Also, when the eye is from this angle, because it has a round oh crap, I need to be right back. Alright, we'll pause this then. We'll come back to it after. Let me know when you're free. You can do your job. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be here for a little bit, so it makes me want to draw a head from a really stupid angle now. Maybe the character can flex the ear. Maybe could be anything. That's the beauty of art. You can just make up any excuse you want to justify the thing that you do. I don't know why I'm drawing this guy from the top down angle. I'll do head at crazy angles. You guys ever argue? Well, I don't know how many of you guys have had girlfriends, but if you have you ever argued with them about who could give head better? I just think I'm more familiar with the anatomy. I'm just saying. I haven't had a lot of I've had no practice, but I'm just confident. Yeah, and then I make him try it on a guy. The other tech tonight called out, so now I'll be the only tech for 48 ICU patients. Why is my life like this? I don't know, dude. Driving Me Coco Twitch. Damn, we got a Twitch on the end there? Are you a streamer now, Driving Me Coco? Ooh, do I have a new colleague? Or is this just your Twitch version of your account? How you doing, DMC? Driving Me Coco? Coco always had this name? Did they really? I don't know, dude. I can't keep track anymore. It's too many of you guys. Drive Me Coco is also a really long name. I gotta figure out a nickname for you. Now that you're a certified regular, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna call you. Any ideas? Sorry, I'm such a bad supreme ruler. I forget my subjects' names. Wow, Cat hates his viewers. Just you, dude. Just you. Why not just Coco? Why not just driving me? It really is the driving me that's kind of the long part. Coco works. Do you like Coco driving me, Coco Twitch? Because I could do that. Just for you. I will probably forget this, but... Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta clean up a little bit. There's still like some leftover hair. The epitome of a Bolivius, I fear. Why not just Coco? Or is it epitome? I forget. It's one of those two. I like epitome more, but I'm not doing my homework this week now. Fine. It's fine. I was gonna roast you anyways. I was gonna completely bully you into never doing it again, quitting art. Whatever you like, mate. Damn, we are an Australian in chat. Are any of you guys from Australia? I feel like probably none of you, because that's a wild time zone to exist in. There was one lady who would show up a long, long time ago who was from Japan. And she would always show up at like it'd be like 6 p.m. for me, and she'd show up and it'd be like 7 a.m. for her, and she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm just starting my day at work," and I'll be like, "That's so crazy, you're living in the future, dude." And I don't just mean that because she lives in Japan, but I like going down under. Yeah, I know, dude, I know. Damn, friggin' doing your mechanic job really gets your juices flowing, huh? Really greases your gears, so to speak. Dizzy, how gay are mechanics? I wonder. Is there a lot of LGBT representation within the freaking mechanic community, or are you all of it? Disney, that's it. You're invited to Magic Might and puppetry of the penis in Vegas again. I'm shoulder deep in this caddy. Damn, bro. I know that's not gay, but it sounds really gay. I'm impressed. I might be an outlier, to be honest. Can you confirm if you're actually gay? I can't tell if this is a bit we're doing or if I'm just like getting you fucking bricked up every day. I won't stop either way, by the way. I don't care. I don't care if you guys are freaking cranking hog to my streams, dude. I'll allow it. How the fuck? He knows his way around the pipes? Hell yeah. Not every day, you only stream like half the week. That's true, but only the good days. Friday to, well, Monday's not great, but I would if I had more energy, I'd add an extra day. Actually, if I didn't have a job, I would just stream like 6 days a week probably. It's not that hard to stream. It's not. When if ever you hear a streamer complain, tell them Snack said it's not that hard, and they're being a baby. Disney can fix my leaky pipe. Damn. Bubba's a certified gay man, so you could get into a long distance relationship here, Dizzy. He's a little old, but that's just experience, baby. A little salt and pepper never hurt no one. What? What layer is this fucking thing on? I'm gonna do something drastic if I don't find that. There we go. We're good. I'm just kidding, guys. I wasn't gonna do nothing. Hey, back off. There's enough boba to go around, dude. Oh, is this the sex singer girl? Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter. It is. Oh my god, is this a love triangle? I sense drama. As long as they're fighting over Boba and not me, it makes my life a lot less stressful. This song's Victoria, Boba, and I. This is all her songs, guys. I could literally go down the Sabrina Carpenter playlist, and it's nothing but songs about different ways of getting fucked. It's just the way it is, dude. That's Cat? It's not, dude. Name a song. You just too one dimensional, Cat? I'm waiting for the song, dude. You're no longer daddy. Alright, whatever, dude. You're a coward. Name the song, bro. Bring it on. Slim Pickings, is that a song? That sounds like it's about dating. I'm getting like Taylor Swift vibes, except instead of like, just singing about breakups, it's singing about the naughty stuff. This isn't judgment, by the way. It's just an observation. Please, please, please. Yeah, I'm gonna cue that up. If there's any indication of fucking in the song, dude, it's over. Cat, can you play Miraculous Ladybug theme song, please? Finally. Some good fuck music. Miraculous Ladybug. Yeti naming the songs we could really fuck to, dude. All right, what is she saying please for, guys? Let's do an analysis here. What do we think? What are we thinking? Please pass the table salt, maybe? Please give me an A on my test. This song's about an ex. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My husband was talking to me, and then my dog bothered me to go outside, so I missed the whole critique. I didn't do a critique. I stopped when you left. We put it on. We put it on ice. You didn't miss anything. Everybody's trying to prove to me right now that Sabrina Carpenter doesn't only sing about fucking. And I told them to name a song, and this is it. Oh gosh, thanks. You're the best. Don't mention it. Just remember that when I get canceled for the first time, okay? I'm trying to analyze the song so I can talk shit, so it's really hard for me to do a critique right now. I don't see why people like her so much. Yeah, me neither. It's not like horrible music. It's just like generic white girl music. Okay, whatever, dude. You win, Dizzy. It's still a song about being in love with a man, which still makes her one dimensional in my mind. All right. Okay. So one thing I'm doing here is I narrowed your jaw a little bit on this side here. The jaw kind of feels like it goes out like that, which is not horrible, but I think we could feminize her a little bit by bringing the jaw in. Same deal with. No, this is more or less fine. I think I would try and do thinner lines a little bit, and then really build up the line weight if you want to in specific areas, right? This temple curve here is in the right spot. I'm going to soften it, make it a little softer. The head, I think, could be smaller. So because we've got sort of this top view, we're going to see a lot of the top of the head. I think we could show some depth here, so we could keep the width the way you had it, or just shave off a little bit on the top. Yeah, this is just a base sketch to put on with line art after. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I do. Most of the time, I just get lazy, especially if I'm drawing women, because I struggle to draw women. I'll just do them naked. And then pretend like that was my intention the whole time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. This is going in my bedroom playlist. Oh, if I listen to a song too much, I just can't anymore. It's probably good. I just can't tell anymore. Coco, you talking about S. Carpenter? I bet you she doesn't even like do carpentry. How much do you think this girl's ever touched wood in her life? I don't know. Don't answer that. That was a bait question I did not intend to use. That's what you say all the time. Okay. All right, Boba. I'll allow it because it's your birthday. You can make dirty jokes, but this is a PG channel. Okay, we're G rated. Right. So what I was saying earlier, Faye, is I would lower the eyebrows a little bit. Right now, you also have this eyebrow more or less lined up with the edge of the eye. I'm looking at the edge of the eye right there. It's more or less lined up on a 3/4 angle because of the structure of the head. So because your brow protrudes more on men, less on women, but it does still protrude on women. Because your brow protrudes, right, from where your eye is, when you change the angle, uh, and you make it like 3/4, that bulge on the front of the face, like this plane here, it shifts over, right? So you have like, if you're thinking of like the plane of the face, right, you might have something like this, right? And then you kind of got like this plane down here, right? And these planes, they shift over. So the bone, like front on, would maybe be a little bit closer to the inside of the eye, but when you're going 3/4, the brow's gonna come out a little bit more. So I'd push the brow up forward. So we'll shift brow over, shift brow. So we're gonna shift that over. I'm gonna lower it also, slash lower. So I'm gonna lower it a little bit. I'm gonna keep the neutral expression just because it's nice and simple. Okay. The eyes. You're doing something that's really good here. So you're adding more line weight to the top lid than you are to the bottom lid. But what I'm not seeing is a bottom lid at all. And I think that works depending on the style you're approaching. I typically don't do that. I will, like, if you look, it's definitely clear. It's super messy when you zoom in like this. But it's clearly way darker here than it is here. But I still add a little bit of value to the bottom just to show that there's form and it's in a socket. So I'm gonna replicate your eye here. I'm gonna round it a little bit because yours sort of feels a little too angular. So I'm gonna the eyelid sits on top of the eyeball, and the eyeball is literally a sphere, right? And so if you're looking at the eyeball like this, and the eyelid over top of it, the eyelid is literally wrapping the form here. So it's gonna wrap around this shape. That's not a good example. It's gonna wrap around the shape, right? And it's gonna it has like a depth to it, like a plane to it. So this is like sort of the under part, right? And then it connects, to the inside of the eye here. Same deal. This is gonna wrap around. It's going to curve into the tear duct and then wrap around the eyeball like that. And then you'll usually have like a little indicator of like where the eyeball is pushing into here, you know. You also have a lot of people have fat buildup down here. Like when you get eye bags, you can actually, believe it or not, guys, eye bags, first of all, it is water buildup, so it is partially genetic, but you can also eliminate eye bags by losing weight. So a lot of people actually store fat genetically right here under the eye. And so you can reduce the puffiness of your eyes by getting leaner and or dehydrated, I guess. I wouldn't recommend the latter, but so that's just something to keep in mind here. So I'm gonna tweak this a little bit. It doesn't need to be that big. We can keep the iris more or less the same size. I'm just gonna push the form here. I'm gonna darken again. We're darkening the top lid, and you could do this however you want stylistically. I'm just kind of going real simple here. Nothing too crazy. It might look a little dead, but it is. It's more for instructional purposes. And then I'm going to try and show a little bit of a plane here on the lid. It just adds a little bit more realism or three-dimensionality. Okay, and then I'll add that little line here just to show that puffy under eye bag. You can get rid of that if you really want to make her like pristine and youthful looking. The more lines like this you add, the more aged she'll look, right? So you want to keep that, it on the lighter side. What layer did I put your drawing on? Am I drawing on your drawing? No, I'm not. Okay. Dude, am I just going through a fucking playlist playing this song over and over, or is this the same song? I'm sorry, I can't do this song again. Nope. There we go. Let's just put on some normal white girl music. We love our white girl music here. Alright, sorry guys, I'm saving that one for the bedroom. I can't ruin that song for myself. That's my new fuck anthem, so we gotta keep it for the bedroom. All right. Top lid. Also, if you want to show more depth, you could show like a fold here. People are going to have different folds depending on their race, depending on their age, depending on their gender, Men tend to have thicker brows, so you're going to get a lot thicker of a fold here on the top. Women, it's a little bit lighter, right? So I'm going to use a male eye more or less as an example here just to really illustrate sort of where it would be, and then on your girl I'll do it much lighter. And notice how the line here is way thinner, like that than that. How would I draw it from like that top-down perspective? Like, how do I approach that? So the eye from a top-down perspective, first of all, this isn't a very extreme top-down. I actually have a drawing I did a while ago that has this exact perspective, and I stylized it quite a bit, and I didn't even really apply a lot of perspective to the eyes. One thing is that I'll get into is how like proportions work in an extreme top down. So I think that one's not super top down. This one was kind of top down. So let's see. It's more okay. Where is it? There we go. So this drawing is very much a top down illustration that I did a while ago. And you can sort of tell just based on the angle of the feet. Now, one thing I will say about this one in particular is that it's not necessarily like 100% top down. It's more like you have a very wide lens. So to talk about perspective and illustrative perspective, we kind of have to talk about lenses. And if anybody knows anything about photography, is if you have a very wide angle lens, meaning a wide angle lens would be a lens that lets in more light at a wider angle, so it can capture a larger image, whereas a more narrow angle lens would have a thinner focus, right? And what happens is when you have like a really wide angle lens and you push it super close to the subject, you end up distorting it, and that's how you get things like fisheye. Because it's trying to fit all of this light into this lens, but it's like incredibly close up. And so it distorts everything as the light bounces around inside of here. Okay? So most illustrations, or the most appealing ones in my opinion, come from this sort of like semi-wide angle where it's sort of you're midway here, but you're capturing the angle like this, so it almost sort of does like this warped perspective a little bit on the character, where like the top is above the horizon line and the bottom is, anyways, this is not a good example. Yours looks a little bit more, let me box it out here. So something like that. Okay, just gonna do a quick boxing and then mimicking the. Okay, so there we go. Now I got a rough little guide here. It doesn't have to be like too crazy. There's the center line. Okay, if you want to find the middle of this, you put an X connecting the corners here. Boom, there's your middle. Now I know exactly where sort of the pelvis should be. And obviously this has depth, so your pelvis is in a pretty good location, not gonna lie. It's in the right spot, because you're adding depth to it as well. Okay. So this is sort of a rough guide here. You can add an X here to track like the center line for the weight. So her weight going through to like the top here, she'd be on balance, right? This might look like a jumbled mess to a lot of people, and that's fine. Oh, good night, Yeti. I'll catch you tomorrow, all right? Have a good night. Good luck with your French. So I think for a perspective like this, the top half you basically treat like it's front on. The bottom half you treat like it's top down. So you take it into two sections. And then if you notice, what I do, if you really want to sell the perspective, what you do is you slowly alter the curves as it goes like throughout the piece, right? So this is like a little bit more straight. I mean, this is obviously wrapping the breast, so it's going to have a little bit more of a curve to it. This one is slightly more curved. This one is even more curved because we're getting really, really top down. So if you think of a cylinder, if a cylinder's front on, you're just going to see sort of like this, right? Like if you're looking at it front on. If I now take the cylinder and I lower it, like if my horizon, or my view, horizon line is a fancy word to say where the eye line is. My horizon line's here. I'm not really going to see the top or the bottom. I'm dead center. If I now move this below, okay, I'm now going to see the top of the cylinder because I'm above the cylinder now. Because my eye line is up here, right? So I'm looking down at the thing. Think of you standing over somebody who's short, right? So this is this, and then it's the opposite if you move the cylinder up. I don't have a lot of room here, so I'm just gonna like squeeze it in. But you'd have sort of the bottom here, and so this is the idea. So you pick your horizon line. If your horizon line's around here, you know, you would have everything below the horizon line. In my case, I think the horizon line's probably around here. So everything below the horizon line, you start to see a little bit more of the top of. Gradually more and more. And then if you could see, the knee here is like, you know, even more. The shoes are even more. This is like very extreme here. So you're just kind of pushing that circle. And another way to think about it is if you take a circle, right, and you make it really flat, you're seeing less, you're more in line with the object. And then what happens is as you go up with the camera, so if you tilt the camera above the object, this circle now gets steeper, right? And then you could taper things. Things get smaller as they go away from you, so you can also taper them to really sell the perspective. I would really recommend drawing boxes. I know my entire chat just rolled its eyes, like at the same time. But being able to draw geometric shapes like this is a very, very good way to understand forms, because a lot of the forms here are just going to be geometric shapes. So I'm going to get rid of this stupid box that I drew that's like covering everything and just confusing people. And then I'm gonna basically just box this out. So I'm gonna do hip 1, right? Hip 2. This is gonna be on an angle actually, because we're tilting the hips down. Might move that up. Yeah, I tried to start with boxes, but I need to practice with that technique more, because some things I just don't understand how they would look at different angles. Okay. I'm going to give you a very, very rudimentary, quick tutorial on perspective. So, every perspective in human history, okay, everything that exists has what's called a horizon line. There's basically 3 major elements, okay? So there's, well, 2 major elements. 3, kind of. So you've got your horizon line, which, think of like the horizon line of the ocean, right? Like that's what you're looking at here. So it's where your view, like let's put the horizon line. I'm going to put a dot here for the height of the horizon line. Okay. Now, this is the horizon line. It's not the dot. So let's get rid of the dot. This can be confusing. This whole line here is the horizon line. On that horizon line, you have what's called a vanishing point. Okay. On this vanishing point, let's call this VP1. That's going to determine the perspective of an object's line going towards the horizon. So, if I have one vanishing point there, one vanishing point here, and you can have as many vanishing points or as few vanishing points as you want, it's going to depend on the subject, right? And different subjects are going to have different vanishing points. So, now, to keep it simple, now all I do is I draw a horizontal line like this, or vertical line, sorry, and I link top and bottom to the vanishing points, right? And look at what's happening. And then I pick another spot to drop another vertical line down. Look at that. I just drew a box, more or less. I need one more here. And then I need to connect it. There you go. That's how you draw a box. This is because the 2 vanishing points are very close, the box is a little distorted. If I had a larger spacing on the boxes, so if I had, let's say, my vanishing point 1 becomes, or let's add it vanishing point 3. We'll put it over here, really far out. And then we'll put the box here. You're going to see the perspective on this is going to become slightly different. It's not going to be as squished as it is there. So let's do that. But you're also going to see a whole lot more at the top because I put it way lower than the horizon line. So these relationships are what determine the perspective of an object. And the more you practice this literal exercise that I'm doing right now, the more you will be able to do it manually. Or like, not manually, sorry, that's not the word. But like automatically. So see, and now I can put another box above. So let's put a box, I don't know, let's put a box like right here. So I'm going to put a center line here. Box, lines, connecting the corners. Now I want to mark the width of my box, so maybe around here looks good. Doesn't really matter, that's completely arbitrary. Just whatever feels appealing to me. And there you go. Now I have 3 boxes that all exist within the exact same physical space with the same physical like characteristics, universe, all that stuff. They work perfectly in perspective, right? So now you erase all these grid lines out. All of this stuff. You just erase all this crap. And now we've got boxes that exist. They could just exist in real life. They're just perfect perspective. Okay, and so a lot of the time when I'm drawing, I'm thinking of this stuff. And it's because I've done these exercises over and over. right? And there's different iterations. This is what I would start with. I would start with the vanishing points, and then I would, once you feel comfortable after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of doing this on a consistent basis, you can move to try to animate a box, right? So you have a box that you're drawing just out of just freehand, right? Try to do all the sides in one motion. And now you want to rotate that box in space, animating it in a way. So maybe I want to tilt the box, I don't know. Let's tilt the box this way. So this corner is now going to go there. So it's going to go like that. Right? It's also going to be falling in this direction. So it's like spinning and falling. You're going to see very little of the front face here. You know? So these are just things that you can do. You can put more boxes behind it with the same perspective. That's a very ugly box. Let me do that properly. Change the angle. These little exercises are very difficult to do, but these are ways that you can sort of test your understanding. Yeah, I saw that one homework from a while ago, like boxes following a curved line. Oh yeah, that was my freaking lunatic viewers that were like, I did not ask them to do that, by the way. They just kind of decided to map out in the most hardcore way ever using like 3D software the box example. Anyways, all of this to say, anatomy, human anatomy, or Alvin anatomy in this case, which is the same thing with pointy ears, okay, all has more or less a geometric structure to it. And that geometric structure is as follows. Typically, there's different ways of interpreting this mannequin. This is the one I use. It's a Korean style box mannequin. Okay, if you look up Korean mannequins, you'll probably get this quite a bit. So in Korean academic schools, they teach with boxes. In Western academic schools, they teach mostly with circles, which annoys the shit out of me. Anyways, why is a circle inferior to a box, you ask? Because if I draw a circle, right, and I say, which side of this circle is the front? Well, I don't know. Is it here? Right? Is it here? I don't know. Is it here? I don't know. There's no dividers to indicate which side is the front. If I say which side of this box is the front, the options become a lot more limited. It's probably this side, or it's probably this side, or it's probably this side, right? It can't be fucking right here, you know? So it's just, I like working with boxes more because it gives you more defined edges, more defined planes, and it's just it's a lot more obvious, and there's a lot less guesswork and less room for error. But it comes with the caveat that it's a lot more difficult to get used to and a lot more difficult to get comfortable with working within. Which is why I think a lot of Western schools sort of teach with the circle, because it's more beginner friendly. But the human body is broken down somewhat like this. So the head is a box. I'm going to do this very front on. So the head is a box with a crosshair in it. Okay, for the eye line, right? The neck is a cylinder. So there's three shapes that we're working with here. Boxes, right? Cylinders. And unfortunately, spheres. We are going to use spheres also. Notice I say spheres and not circles. Circles are flat, spheres are... This is just me being really pedantic, but... So, and I'll add contour lines just so it's a little clearer, right? And then we'll add like an axis line here. And I know, you're like, dude, Snack is talking about like set median lines and axis lines, and he's just using fancy words, scaring the shit out of me. Ignore all this, okay? I shouldn't even put that on there, but the idea is the same, right? You just want defined faces to work on. Back to the mannequin I use. Neck cylinder. Torso box. Okay. Hips box, sort of. You can use a box. It's kind of like a little bit of a deformed box, but it is more or less a box. Now, where we stop using the box and we start using cylinders and spheres is for all the limbs. So all the joints are going to be spheres, right? So then we'll have an elbow here, let's say, a wrist joint here, elbow, wrist joint, and then we connect these with cylinders. I may have misplaced that wrist joint. His wrist is a little long there. Okay. And why do we use cylinders? Well, look, if I have an arm that's foreshortened and I draw it with a cylinder, it's going to be very easy to know what overlaps what, especially if I've done my box exercises. So now I have a joint here, right? That's the elbow joint. This is the front face of the cylinder. This is the elbow joint. And now let's say, I want the bicep to come over top here. It becomes a lot easier to define angles on things. Wrist joint, and then hand. Hand is a whole lesson in itself, so we'll ignore the hand, but now we have a hand that's foreshortened, right? Just using the information that we have on things overlapping. Okay, so that covers the arms. Now the legs. Same deal. Sphere for the hip joints. Cylinders for the legs. Knee is going to be a sphere. Calf is going to be a cylinder. And this is more or less the mannequin I use whenever I'm drawing a character. That head's a little big. He's a little mega mind right now. Let's tone that down. We're going to strip a couple IQ points off this guy. Let's shave that off. Okay? So keeping that in mind now, we can apply this to this. So we've got the hips in there. I'm going to add the spheres for the hip joints. This one is going to be pretty covered. Because remember, if an object is below another object, it's going to be covered by it, right? So I'm going to reduce the opacity on your freaking beautiful turbo lady here, your beautiful babe. I can't start going humana and getting distracted. So I'm gonna reduce the opacity on this. Now we want an extreme perspective, which means the general feeling is that things are going to have to get smaller as they come down. Oh shit. Fuck. Thank you for the follow, Yokamish. How you doing? Kit Kat, yeah, what up, dude? What you want to say, Kit Kat? So now we go to the torso area. Okay, she's leaning back a little bit, it looks like. So we're going to, we're going to see a lot of the top of the box here, not a lot of the bottom of the box. I think I can actually move these hips back. I think what I'm doing is my brain is trying to make it like it's not in deep perspective, even though it is. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just get rid of your girl altogether because it's distracting me. Now I'm going to do my first sphere. And one thing I noticed actually is in your pose, yo, what up? How you doing? Sorry, you guys are catching me in like deep tutorial mode right now. I will snap out of it soon, but I'm just gonna get this whole little explanation done to help my sweet Fei. All right. So this back leg here, I'm just gonna erase the hips. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. We could do it better. Okay. So we've got, do we have, we've got this leg here, this back leg here, has all the weight on it, or the majority of the weight on it. I find it very difficult, and you could stand up right now if you're able to stand up, okay? If you're able to stand up, try to take, it looks like she's taking a step, okay? Try to go mid-step and see where your weight goes. And then try and shift all of your weight to the forward foot and see how much that pushes your torso forward. You can literally physically get up and try out these motions to feel what the dynamic would be if you're drawing something like this. So in this particular case, she's stepping forward, but her weight is on her hand is on her hip, her arm is up at her face. She's not leaning forward, she's leaning back. So the weight has to be on the back foot, otherwise she'd fall. You can't have the weight on the front foot and put all the weight on you would fall backwards. If you shifted all your weight to here and then tilted your back that way, you'd fall. Human center of gravity is in the middle of them. And so because this is a load-bearing hip, that hip is going to elevate. Okay? So we're going to have a slight angle now on that hip. So when I'm drawing this box now, I'm factoring in that angle. Just a mild angle. And the beautiful thing about what you have for this pose, I'm going to take a wild guess and say you reference this, because this pose in particular is very well thought out because it has something that I particularly really like in an illustration. It has great offset when it comes to hips and shoulder ratios. Maybe you did this from your imagination, in which case, kudos to you. Hats off. Okay. Doing good? That's what I love to hear, Kit Kat. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, so now, and I'm going to go, no, I'm not going to go on a tangent. I'm not going to go on a tangent. I'm just going to get this fucking thing done. All right. So now we get the hips on a slight angle. Okay, and bring these out. The hip box is actually more of like a trapezius. So if you want a more top-down feeling, you got to clear the space and have the rib cage a little bit more on top. And I think we could actually push it by lowering the tilt on the hips here. So the way we do that is we just show more of the top plane. I'm losing the angle. And then this. Okay. Now I'm going to get rid of your lady because she's distracting me. Where the hell is she? Now we go into hip joint 1, hip joint 2. We're going to put all the weight on this foot. So we're going to add a cylinder. Okay, knee. The knee is actually going to be mostly covered because the angle is incredibly extreme. Jeez, I totally lost track of time. I have to switch to my phone so I can get to work. All right, do your thing. What I'm going to do, Faye, is I'm going to finish up the explanation. Okay. If you keep the vid, I will certainly review it. I can only watch now with no sound. All right. Well, somebody tell her in chat that I'm going to keep doing it, and then she can rewatch the VOD. The time is at 1 hour, 34 minutes. Okay. So, because we're putting the weight on this foot here, you know, and we're going to have a little bend here. And then this leg is coming forward. So there's going to be a slight tilt on this cylinder here. She's bending her knee a little bit. Gotta go. Thanks for streaming. See ya. All right, peace, brother. I will catch you in tomorrow's stream. Hopefully, maybe you're gonna be too busy being a rich millionaire, winning the lottery or whatever, and you're gonna abandon me forever. That's okay. I'm gonna take a pause. Actually, no, I'm not gonna take a pause. I was gonna go piss, but I'll piss after. I can squeeze my tight little penis hole a little longer while I wrap this up. I don't want her to have to wait for me to finish pissing when she watches the VOD. So we're gonna get this box done here. Oh my god, it's the snub of the century. Is it? Did I miss your message? You pissed for like 2 seconds. Just go. No, no, no. All right. What do we got? One arm comes out, right? So we got. If this arm is coming up to the head, it's going to have an elevated shoulder, right? Try moving your hand up to your head without lifting your shoulder. Borderline impossible. Okay. Try keeping your shoulder as low as possible and touching your forehead. It just doesn't happen. It's just not happening. So you have to lift your shoulder a little bit to get to your hand to your head. So we're gonna elevate the shoulder a little bit. Okay. Same deal with hand on your hip. Actually, you can kind of lift your shoulder with your hand on your hip. Your hands bent, so there's a lot of mobility. So that one you actually have a little bit of flexibility with, but for a peel, we're gonna elevate it just to keep that angle here. Okay. So what do we got here? I'm gonna bring the elbow back, which means the cylinder is going to have sort of this angle to it, and then we're gonna bring the forearm forward, and then connect the hand, right? I don't like that angle actually. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do closer to what you did, which is bring the elbow out. Still gonna tilt it away. This kind of feels a little awkward. And this, I always draw the hand. Typically, I'll draw the hand first and then work backwards. And then this is just like that. There you go. It's not the most interesting pose, but the idea. Sorry, it's not the most appealing angle, but the idea is good. The execution, I would rework this if I could, but and I think this I can actually push up. I'm taking my liquefy tool and I'm pushing it up to make it feel like the perspective is a little bit more extreme. I'm going to tilt this foot down even more. This, I think we could bring it up. Sorry, could you use a darker color? The line is really thin, a little hard to see on my phone. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm just gonna go over the whole thing, so I'm gonna lighten it up. This is gonna freak her out. We're going lighter. I don't know if she could still hear me, but it's good. I gotta go way darker. No, I gotta switch brush. I can't do it with my pencil brush. It's too. Oh, for Christ's sake, dude. Bros, every brush I own is just like the lightest opacity humanly possible. Oh, it's because the layer is like low opacity. Got it. I'm just gonna go over it real quick. I'm gonna wrap up. Oops. I'm gonna darken these spheres just so that you can see what's being covered and what isn't. The dark parts are exposed, and the light parts are actually behind a sphere. It's very confusing, huh? This is very rough, but I hope it gives at least a thing that you can work off of in terms of like understanding overlap and depth and all that stuff. It's not. This is a very very complicated pose. It's something I would struggle with quite a bit, to be quite honest. Doesn't mean you shouldn't try it. It's just it's something that's going to take a little bit of time. This form, I think, should be longer. I'm gonna make this come right at us. This back leg is a little fucked. I think the curve's a little too extreme. All right. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Obviously, this is not the cutest thing in the whole wide world. Honestly, her proportions are way nicer than mine. Where the hell are my proportions? I think pushing this curve here is a little bit more appealing instead of having the leg be stiff. Sometimes people, if they're very, very flexible, their joints will like bend like this a little bit. I think it's just a cool way to push poses, but let's see if I can make this a little bit more appealing. And then I think what I would do is I would take the head. It's not on that layer. I would take the head. Let me try that again. I would take the head. Okay, what fucking layer is the head on? It's this one, isn't it? Okay, I would take the head and I would put it on an angle over here. And the reason I would do that, maybe not that exact spot, I'd have to move the arm now, is so I can get a nice S curve going through here. I know she can't see shit on her phone, so apologies, Faye. Anyways, forgive me. Don't do as I do, do as I say, which is incredibly difficult, but hopefully this kind of makes sense in terms of like how I use the perspective, how the overlap works, all that stuff. It's gonna be very very difficult to do on your first try, but I believe in you. I'll leave it at that. I'll take a screenshot of this. I'll add it to the Discord. I'll overlap actually this on top, and then we'll crank that opacity. We'll reduce the opacity on this. No, it's not very visually. I gotta make that bigger. That's gonna come out super pixelated if I screenshot that. Honestly, think this back leg could be pushed a little bit more, but anyways, good place to start. If anybody has anything they want to add to it, let me know. I'm gonna wrap that up there, and then we'll get back to drawing my freaking Turbo Babe. All right, now I'm gonna go freaking drain my cock, dude. I'm so full of piss right now. I'll be right back. God, I'm so fucking sweaty for some reason. I don't know why. I think I like I'm streaming with more clothes than I normally stream. I think that's why. I'm so fucking sweaty. I don't know, it's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna eat this banana and then I'm gonna get back into drawing my freaking I don't even know. I don't even know who this girl is. She's fucking annoying me though. I love bananas, guys. Honestly, top tier fruit. Come right on me. I mean camaraderie. Where are that shirt? Why not uponeth me? Mm. Truly the carpenter quotes of the year. Yeah, I know my girl. I know my girl Sabrina. I'm gonna get more agua. Let me get some agua. That's Italian for water. I'll be right back. I really expected one of you guys to get a little triggered by me calling agua Italian, but it's okay. Okay, hair time. How the fuck do I draw hair, dude? Oh, not with a red brush, that's for sure. I was cleaning up this little area. I wish I hadn't drawn on this. It's like doing surgery trying to get rid of this stupid line. Whatever. It's not noticeable. It'll be fine. I sure do. Huh? Are you talking to the song right now? Can we get a little bangage going? You guys like a little bangage? What are we thinking? A little earage? I like how I let my freaking Spotify just do whatever it wants, and it's just playing Japanese music. It knows me so well. Oh wait, this is Korean. I'm fucking stupid. This is the N-word girl. I know this one. I'm so fucking dumb. Oh my god. That was not an intentional mistake. This is not just Korean. These are all 2024 top bops. Whatever, dude. Lisa was Japanese, bro. She was the last like song we listened to. She's definitely Japanese. All I know is this is the girl who trends on Instagram for saying the N word like a bunch of times. Granted, she's not actually saying the N word. She's speaking her language. There's just a word in her language that sounds like the N word. I'm not gonna say it. You guys can imagine it in your heads, okay, and be the racist internally, not me. I need a smaller brush. Dude, I don't know what kind of hair to give this girl. Somebody help me. I'll probably ignore you anyways, but give me something. I'm leaning towards generic bangs, but I know I'm better than that. I could do better. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like big fuzzy, big fluffy bangage. I don't know. Grr, I don't know. So many options. Jinx hair. The thing is, I actually accidentally did that the other day, and she looked exactly like Jinx. It was like terrifying. Like if I what is Jinx has like the freaking does she have the half buzzed head or does she just have like half her hair like pulled back? I think it's just like pulled back. I don't really want to give her Jinx hair though, but the big like something like that. I do like the bangage idea. I don't like this chunk here. I'm gonna steal from Feng Wei again. I really like the way he does. I can't something like this. I do like that bangage. I like the shaggy look, you know? I'm a sucker for shaggy hair. Probably gonna have to get rid of the ear. Oh yeah. Oh, we're cooking. Are we? Maybe I'll hate it. I feel like every single time I've drawn hair, like in the last like week, I just fucking hated it like an hour later. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Because I'm indecisive and I can't hard commit to anything. It's my biggest like it is my undeniably my biggest flaw is my inability to commit to a stylistic choice. But we'll try. We'll try. I also don't feel like the clothes. I like the leg. I might have to just delete it though. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling stylistically. Let's keep stealing from Feng Wei. Love Feng Wei, dude. Feng Wei is becoming one of my new favorite artists. Straight up, dude. I love this Chinese motherfucker, dude. I love him. So good. How do you draw like that? Like so crazy, dude. He's cracked. Okay, I gotta stop listening to this freaking chick music, dude. Let's what do you guys want to listen to? Or do you guys want to keep listening to white girl music? I'm fine with it, but I feel like I'm like overdosing on Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not a huge fan of her in the first place. I think this is the last of her songs though. Let's just skip it. Okay. I can tolerate this. Lady Gaga, Bracadabra. He's just a hater. Are you kidding me? This is a banger. I'm sorry, dude. I do it for you guys, but I'm not that big of a like Sabrina Carpenter head. I sacrifice so much for you guys. You have no idea. Especially when Zabby makes me listen to friggin' goth music. I'm gonna make you a Sabrina Carpenter head. It'll never happen. I don't know about that one. What slander did I miss, Victoria? Oh my god, the friggin' the Carpenter Glazers are gonna come freaking after me now. Please, don't spare me. You're just a hater, truly. Nuh-uh. We love woodworking in this chat. This girl's never had a callus in her life, dude. Don't even try. She would have a little bit more volume up here. I like the double like cowlick thing they got going on there. My head might be a little too big though. I'm giving her too much head, you know? Wink wink. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, angry maid. We got Cinderella vibes going on. Ooh. Ooh, what a line to come into. What did I say? Dude, I've said so much stupid shit this stream. I have no idea what I just said. My brain wasn't even registering it. I'm a master at just saying the dumbest shit for 3 hours straight. Also, welcome, Ghoulie. How you been? I remember the last time I think we spoke, you were hitting that hard ooh woo on stream live for free, dude. Unmonetized. I'm slandering Sports Center. I would never do that, dude. I love Sports Center, okay? Can't believe you'd say that about me. Something about giving her too much head? Well, guilty. Look, I appreciate a good lady every now and then, you know? Is it like incestuous to dig your own drawings? Or is it masturbatory? We've had this talk before, but I don't think we have consensus. I'm doing good. Finally rested and recover after e-girling too hard. Yeah, dude. You freaking overdosed on the internet, bro. I cannot believe you did like 25 days out of 30 streaming. That's nuts. Chat, you're never getting that from me. I'm telling you, you're never getting it. Okay? I'm a freaking slacker. Have you been? I'm good. I got a mustache and it's picking up all the odors of all the things I consume, so I have to wash it like 4 times a day. My mustache is hella thick right now, dude. It is like it's like so thick where it's got like a strong curve to it, right? This is my brow. I don't look like this. But perpetual carrot smell? No, dude. The worst mustache odor I can tolerate is cheese is fucking milk, dude. I gotta wash my face instantly the second I drink milk. I cannot. I don't want stale milk on my fucking top lip all day. It's like horrible. Damn, I leave for a week and you've grown a stash. I grew it over the Christmas break. I've been growing my mustache since December. Yeah. Yeah, nobody knows. All the nudes I send you guys, I've always got my face covered, you know, so it's hard to tell, but I'm stashed up, dude. You've been holding out? Like holding out on what? On mustaches? Yeah, I have. I'm keeping it all for myself. Okay, we like that one. I'm working my way back. We're gonna do one strand of hair at a time. It's gonna be an incredibly tedious process. I need to watch hers and Chappelle's. Chappelle? The fuck? Like Dave Chappelle? Oh, Chapel. Chapel, got it. Chappelle 8. Guys, I didn't watch the Grammys, alright? Don't hate me. Somebody asked me if I'm watching the Super Bowl this weekend, and I was like, nope. I don't give a fuck. I'm so quirky, guys. I'm so unique. I don't like I'm not like the other guys, alright? What's everybody, what's your pick me trait? You guys have pick me traits? I want to hear it. Don't you watch sports with your fellas, quirky guys? No, dude. We fucking play Mario Party and like F-Zero GX and shit. I had the second official Guycade last weekend. My place was fucked. It was so trashed. They play Smash Bros. If you know what I mean. Is that what that means? But yeah, dude, we played Smash. We played WarioWare, I think. I think that I was really drunk by the time we played that game. I just kind of showed up. Somebody handed me a Wiimote, and they were like, fucking win. And I was like, all right. And I went to town. I think it was WarioWare. I've never played WarioWare, though, so I don't know. Okay. Can't have the Dumbo ears. I love smashing my bros. True. I didn't actually play Smash Bros that night. I told myself I wouldn't. The thing is, all my friends are like autistically obsessed with Smash Bros. So I knew if I brought Smash Bros, that's all they'd fucking do all night. And so I was really hoping nobody would bring Smash Bros, but somebody did, and they were half my friends were just playing Smash Bros all night. I think I sent a clip of Chappelle's to you and said I need to watch all the performances. You sent it to me? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think the bun is the move, dude. No Taguli? Ooh. Ooh. DMs, dude. Last time I fucking DM'd Ghoulie, she hustled me into like a like really in-depth workout routine. And then her friend did too. I'm just a freaking I'm just a personal trainer to them, dude. Do they even value me? I wonder. You blocked me, so I can't do you no more. I've never have I blocked anybody? I don't think I've blocked anyone. There's some of you I should block, but I'm a benevolent streamer, so I allow you to grace me with the conversation. I value your opinion on workout stuff. Hell yeah, dude. You should. I used to be so jacked before I got injured. I wish somebody I knew IRL was here because then they could validate how freaking jacked I used to be. Now I'm just soft. I'm a big soft man. I'm not even big. I'm just soft. I'm not freaking rock hard like I used to be, you know? It's tragic. I'll get there though. I think her head needs to be. I've seen the pics, can't confirm. Damn. It was an accident, guys. I didn't mean to send Ghoulie my nudes. I just have so many. I misclick sometimes. Bowman is gonna block me for sending him pistachio. What's pistachio? How's physio going? Pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like, in all seriousness, all jokes aside, my physio routine is actually improving my shoulder. I got dry needling done 2 days ago, which is interesting, I suppose. My shoulder was very, very sore. Now it's not as sore. Like, it's less sore than it was, but I don't know. It's going well, so I'm optimistic this time around. And my guy seems to like really, really focus on me, which I appreciate. So, but we'll see. Only time will tell, really. I may just end up crippled forever, but I doubt it. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the bun. I put pistachio in general. Boba hates him. I don't know. Pistachio's a guy. Oh, I see why he's called pistachio. He looks so greasy. Bring back fucking Mugen or whatever the hell the little hippo thing was called. What was it called? Moo Moo? The fuck was it called? Moodang. That's what it was. Bring back Moodang, dude. Whatever happened to that freaking thing? Why would you be so mean to Pistachio? I'm not being. I mean, he looks crusty. If he was like in my house, I wouldn't let him on my couch. I'm just saying. He looks like a fucking homeless guy. I mean, he is. He's an animal, but it's really. You ever think about that? How like animals somehow are homeless, but they manage to stay relatively clean, but homeless guys don't. But they're like like it feels like there's something that's just missing there. Like sure, a stray dog may smell like shit, but like a stray human, this is just smell wild, bro. Maybe my nose is just more sensitive to it, but I'll show you Krusty. Is that another sloth? People were starting to harass the hippo, so they started limiting access to it. Fuck, man, that sucks. People suck, dude. It's you know when like people show like beautiful like vacation spots and then they just get inundated with like fucking Instagram tourists. What a cancer. How would you guys feel if we just banned social, or if we made social media like 21 and up or something? The older I get, the more radical I get in like sort of my thinking around social media, where I'm like, I don't think kids should be allowed to do this. I don't think like your brain should be fucking allowed to consume the amount of media that like we can consume. Like the feeling of being bored doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Isn't that fucking crazy? Like I don't remember the last time I was bored. I just don't get bored because I could just fucking browse Instagram. And you get like this weird artificial synthetic satisfaction that just like feels poisonous. I don't know how to explain it. You could scroll Instagram for like an hour and a half versus like drawing for like 3 hours, and you like even if you get nothing done drawing, you still have like you still come out of it not feeling sullied. Whereas like if you do like at least this is me, maybe this is just I'm just speaking to my mental illness. But when I do like an Instagram session, if I'm on my little racist app for like a solid hour or whatever, and then I come out of my freaking my Mark Zuckerberg fueled like brainwash session, okay, I feel shitty. I don't know. It just sucks, and it feels like I'm a fully developed male. Okay, fully developed. Wink, wink. Right. Whereas like some people aren't. There's a lot of kids that use these apps, and their brain is still developing, and they're just like completely like ruining their develop. I don't know. I feel like it's basically like doing drugs as a teenager. It shouldn't be like if we don't want our kids drinking, probably shouldn't let them on social media. The thing that can literally ruin their self perception forever. Maybe I'm just based and edgy, but I don't know. I feel pretty strongly about that. I also feel like there should be heavy restrictions on social media. Depression speed run. That's what I'm saying, dude. It is. Luckily, I don't feel very susceptible to that. I don't see super jack dudes. Okay, well, no, that's not true. When I browse my turbo muscular men on Instagram, and I see my freaking jacked bros just flexing and all oiled up and looking sexy as shit. Full homo. Okay? When I see that, I don't think like, oh, I'm such a piece of shit. I'm just like, damn, dude, that guy's fucking hell yeah, dude. I get a little hell yeah. Can't restart it. No. You're gonna have to watch the VOD. You gotta earn your minutes. I'm gonna get more watch minutes out of you. Go back to the VOD, rewind it, and then you'll get the little freaking homosexual boost that you're looking for, alright? But yeah, I don't know. Seeing jack dudes just makes me want to work out, but it doesn't make me feel like shit about myself. It just makes me want to work out and be jacked. But the thing is, I think the issue that I have, and that I had for a long time, we're gonna get into a little bit of a self-reflection talk, and I've reflected on it, and this is past now, right? To a certain degree, and I think I had this issue for a long time. You want to jack dudes? Uh-huh. I had this issue for a long time where I would see something and I would feel like it wouldn't give me a negative feeling, right? Like let's say somebody, I'll give like a common example, right? Somebody says they like representation in film or TV or whatever, right? And to me, nah, that's not a good one because I'm a white dude, so I got enough representation. Let me think of another example. Body types in marketing. Okay, this was one for a while back in the day, back when I was like way more base than I am now. Okay, I was like, I don't get the appeal of like various body types. Like I like as me as an individual, I would see like a jack guy in marketing, and I'd be like, hell yeah. For me, the concern around buying clothing just came around like, well, I'm 5'8", so fucking clothes just doesn't fit me because it's all made for like dudes that are like 6 feet. Okay, so that's my struggle, but it's never been like a representation issue for me. And I think I had this issue where just because I don't necessarily feel a negative reinforcement from a thing that other people do doesn't mean that the thing doesn't exist. You know what I mean? And I had this issue for a while where I'd just be like, people are just fucking, everybody's just bitching and moaning. People just like bitching and moaning. But the reality is, it's like, I'm a completely different person than other people, and some people are completely different than me, and some things that offend me might not offend them, and vice versa. And I think getting myself in that sort of opening my third eye in a way, fucking sissifying myself and wokifying myself to the empathies and emotions of others, okay? Really sort of, it's a thing I've tried to work on over a while. I don't know how I got into this rant. We were talking about social media fucking with people's brains. I think the conclusion I'm getting to is that I don't feel like I'm very susceptible to fucking like social media making me feel like the fucking the biggest failure of humanity, whereas I think other people do, and I think the data is pretty clear on that. And I think I don't know, social media bad or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to drawing. Castac's woke, so woke, dude. I'm pretty soy too. I've pogged a couple times in my life. I won't lie. I've popped a couple donut lips, in my day. God, I fucking hate this hair, dude. I knew I'd hate it. I knew I'd hate it. What are you guys what are you doing, gay conversion to me? What are you converting me to? Oh, Sabrina Stan. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, dude. I'm just born this way, okay? I'm factory issue. You can't change my brain. It's just the back of his head. I don't know how to like handle this like section here. It's very difficult. Cap? Nuh-uh. Do I keep the strand, or do I give her like a short bob looking thing? Can I fucking find the layer I drew this on? There we go. When she does her little dancey dance, you'll get it. Look, guys, I'm not saying Sabrina's not hot, all right? I'd freaking go gorilla mode on Sabrina, no problem, all right? I'd go crazy style on her, consensually, of course. But like, I'm not like, I just don't like the music. It's whatever to me. I know we've been listening to it all fucking night. It's just not my jam. Oh wait, this isn't even Sabrina. It just sounds like it'd be Sabrina, you know what I mean? When she looks in your eyes and pretends her mic is a vibrator, you'll get it. God, that sounds like such a nightmare person. I don't want that in my life, dude. I don't want that. Celebrities can be fucking weirdos like that. I don't want that in a person. It's not my style, all right? Look, I know I'm woke, and I'm a freaking blue-pilled cuck, but I'm also pretty traditional in some senses. Not a lot of them. Actually, nah, not really. I'm not really that traditional. But I do appreciate some modesty from time to time. I won't lie. Cover up, ladies. I don't want to see no ankles. All right. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, she does shit on the stage. That would fucking. I'd go to one of those concerts, dude. That'd be crazy. If like girly pop like icon, like if Taylor Swift just started like shitting on fans, that'd be so fucking crazy, dude. I would pay the $2,000 for a ticket. I wouldn't want to be front row, but I'd go for sure. I'd go. Youngblood spit in my mouth at his concert. You go to a lot of concert, dudes. How do you get? Why would you want that? Who's Youngblood? Oh, that guy. What does he look like? Do you think he's had lip injections? His lips are pretty freaking huge, dude. Bro's got some big DSLs. That's crazy. You think that's not? You think his lips are natural? Bro's got the fucking weirdest face. All right, I'm body shaming Youngblood right now. Apologies, everybody. Let me get back to trying to make a beautiful lady. Youngblood spit in my concert, spit in my mouth at his concert. Why not? Why not attend a bunch of concerts? No reason. You can attend a bunch of concerts. I'm just impressed. You've probably been to more concerts. You've mentioned more concerts in chat than I've ever been to in my life. I've gone to see. Who have I seen? I've seen Kanye West. Not by choice. I didn't pay for tickets. I was volunteering at the festival that he was playing at. Okay, and I was backstage at a fucking God. What was it? What was it Young Thug? I can't remember. Some freaking mumble rapper. I was backstage at his concert. We were throwing water bottles into the crowd because I was part of the staff, and people were passing out in the front row. We were like dragging people into the medical center because people were just dying of dehydration because they get there super early because they're like fucking 16-year-olds and their dumbasses wouldn't pack water and they'd get crowded in like they get stuck at the front because everybody would pile in at the back, right? And then they'd just they like get cooked alive like a fucking wasp attacking a beehive. I do kind of like this sort of little bob look I got going on here. Hardcore shows, best shows. Had a blast with Scowl. Yeah, that's my favorite concert that I've ever been to is a post-hardcore concert. I went to see Alexis on Fire, who are like hands down one of my favorite bands, and I was in the mosh pit. It was so fucking dope, dude. It was so dope. Mosh pit I didn't like. I did not like Rage Against the Machine. For some reason, I fucked up, dude. I think that was my mistake. I fucked up. I went in with my glasses, which was the dumbest fucking thing. When I went to no, I'm a fan of Rage Against the Machine. What I'm saying is their mosh pit was fucking nightmarish. Okay? The mosh pit at Alexis on Fire was great. It was fucking dope. No, hardcore, not post-hardcore. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Hardy har har. All right, hardcore. Whatever. You're more intense than me. Okay. I like a little bit of music in my music. All right, sue me. Give me that rage. Fan of pre-hardcore? Is that a thing? That's like punk, I guess. If there's a genre called pre-hardcore, that'd be really funny. No, there isn't. I got baited. Shit, you made me type on my keyboard. Congratulations. Nah, give me sloppy bass. Pre-hard, I mean. Oop. Damn. Ori's converting. He's becoming a DJ in my chat. It's okay. We embrace them here. Do I want to give her long hair? I don't like what's going on with the whole freaking leg scenario. There's so much I don't like about this. Oh. And punk is just shorter to say. Punk is basically pre-hardcore, right? It's like the predecessor to hardcore. It's the predecessor to a lot of stuff. It's the predecessor to like screamo, probably. Maybe not actually. Screamo is kind of its own thing. Makes me want to listen to My Chemical Romance, dude. It's not screamo, but it's definitely emo. Okay, guys. I don't know why. I gotta piss again. Be right back. Guys, what does it mean if you can smell peanut butter, but you don't own peanut butter? Am I having like a stroke? He has to like this song. It has a French, I think, title. What is it? L'amour de ma vie. Yeah, it's not bad. It's alright. It's alright. La femme ressort. Yeah. I got a carrot, by the way. I'm freaking C'd up right now, dude. C's up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Kit Kat croissant. How you doing? We got another Frenchie in chat, dude. We got the freaking croissant here, dude. Oh yeah, it's not sexy carrot, guys. I ate sexy carrot last week. I had to. She was getting dry and wrinkly. I had to eat her. She's at the end of her lifespan, guys. Guys, I can't I couldn't preserve the carrot. What do you want me to... It's a fucking vegetable. It dies. Kit Kat croissant, how you doing? Hello. Are you French? Or are you appropriating my language? Your drawing is so pretty. Thank you. It's half done right now. It's half done. By the way, I'm just joking. I don't think anybody's appropriate. I'm just talking mad shit. It's what I do. I just talk shit. Est-ce que vous êtes français, Kit Kat? No, you're not French? Oh, damn. Alright. That's all good. I like being unique. I'm gonna get a ripped sexy carrot airbrush t-shirt made and then do a car wash for it. I could sell sexy carrot merch. Imagine. That'd be the way to chill if I'm gonna do it. Are you French? I'm French Canadian. which is like arguably worse. But okay, dot dot dot. All right, damn, you didn't have to do me like that, Kit Kat. I know it's bad, but I didn't know it's terminal. You know. I don't know how many mods you powers you guys have. In Discord I can, but on Twitch, Cat Snack's waiting for his affiliate still. I didn't mean it like that. I'm not waiting for my affiliate. I just haven't turned it on because I'm a freaking naughty little streamer, dude. I'm a man of the people. All right. Wow, I didn't mean it like that. That reminds me of like Wario, like wah, you know. I mean that you're postponing it. Yes, sir. Turn it on. Let out that freak flag. Let's build a list of redeems. What would you guys like to redeem? I have a little server just for myself where I track this stuff. French redeem is one for sure. Song request? I mean, that one's a freebie. Maybe we could do a redeem for that when like a bazillion people start watching me if ever I blow up. Zaxi in Shambles? Is that a song? ASMR request. Oh. Allergic to affiliate, I swear. I can't make this shit up. I just got approached by a girl with a man on a leash crawling at the gas station. Did you ask if you could pet? You messed up, dude. Zavi. Yeah. She's obsessed with Peter Steele. Loves him. And draw a Pokemon from memory request. That sounds wild, dude. I don't even know that many Pokemon. A Pokemon from memory. That's what you do, eh? I've seen you do that before. Fat Kirby redeem? That's not a horrible one. And these ones are for sure. We'll do like runner-up. We'll do contenders. Honorable mentions. Pokemon memory. I think we could just do character for memory. Unless it's like some obscure anime character. Yeah, no. I'll just put Pokemon for mem. I'm running out of room. Doodle redeem. She asked if I want to pet and play with the puppy. No shot. And you didn't? You should have asked if he likes his belly rub. I swear to God, it sounds like she's saying I got this femboy. Cat, shut up. I'm not gonna. It's my stream, bitch. This girl's not even a carpenter. She's a fraud. No, I dropped the gas thing on the floor, got in my car, and zoomed off. I would have pet him. I took a picture with a bunch of furries once. I was hanging out with my sister and her friends, and I'd never met these people in my life. Okay? And my sister's like 47. So I was hanging with a bunch of like older people. And then we were walking, and I'm choking on a carrot. Excuse me a second. And I saw these two furries in like hyper realistic furry masks. And I was like, I gotta go over there. And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'll be right back. and I went and took a bunch of pictures with them. They loved it. It wasn't like the cute like cartoon furry though. It was like the ones with like the hyper realistic eyes, like the really creepy ones, which is even better. And gag reflex confirmed. I have a very powerful gag reflex. Was she a scary lady? I picture like I for whatever reason I'm picturing like a 22-year-old goth girl with her like fucking her like frosh like like frat bro on a leash. I don't know. That's the combo I'm thinking of. It's okay, baby. I'm small. What was your stat today? You were 5.7, weren't you? 2.5. Oh damn, he is small. Yeah, but he got that stroke game. That makes you 56 years old. We've already confirmed. I'm a 1994 baby. I think I'm a little bit older than you, Ori. I think I'm a year older than you. I think we're roughly the same age. We also, Ori, believe it or not, have the same color palette. I've got your skin. Like not your literal skin, like your like Marvel skin, you know? I got the Ori color pack. Well, technically he's got the snack color pack because I'm older than him. So you're welcome. You do. I have like olive skin. I'm part Lebanese, so I'm like I'm a little baked. I got that I look very like relative to like all of my siblings, I look Arab. My brother looks like a white boy. My sister looks like a white girl. Like white as fuck, both of them. I look Arab. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like caramel. I say like more like olive. I usually get mixed. I get confused for Spanish, Italian, and Mexican very often, and then eventually people land on Arab. But usually they go through those three. They think I'm like a Latino or Latinx or whatever. I'm imagining the album art for the Money Store by Death Grips. I'm not a big Death Grips guy. The album art, Money Store, Death Grips. I'll see. Money Store, Death Grips. Oh yeah, that is a very good image, dude. I should start doing. I should do that. I should draw a girl walking a guy. You have mixed me with Middle Eastern before. I do have a blend. What are you? I can't remember if you've ever mentioned what origination's origin is. Damn, that is a fucking sentence. Say that 10 times in a row. What are you? I'm assuming you're like I want to say you're like North African. That would be my guess. I would say you're like North African. Like I don't know, like maybe like Moroccan or like I don't know. One of those. One of those like French colonized like North African places. It's 2025, you can't assume snack. Whatever, dude. I don't care. Cancel my ass. I'm a Pacific Islander and Puerto Rican. Oh. Is that like its own classification, or would it be offensive to say that that's like Latin sort of? I don't really know shit about Puerto Rico. Pacific Islander. Forgive my my actual ignorance. I am very ignorant on the topic, but it's like Latin, but slightly more indigenous, right? It's like if you took a Mexican and then you time reversed him to when they were more indigenous. Is it kind of like that? Just an island boy, island boy. Whatever happened to those guys? Last time I checked in on them, they were like kissing on Instagram and shit. I should keep drawing, huh? Head. Do you mean Taino? I def have European Spaniard blood in me because those motherfuckers touch both islands. Yeah, I'm pure colonizer, dude. I've got like my grandma on my dad's side was like Syrian slash Lebanese. Same geographic region before it became Lebanon, so we're Lebanese. But like my the rest of me is like 100% French Canadian. Like if you track my dad's like lineage and my mom I think goes all the way back to like Belgium, and then my dad's like we were wave one colonizer, and like we landed in like Montreal, settled and like set up like a farm, and we were just basically farmers since like the early 1600s into like the ironic thing is my dad doesn't even speak French, and his dad's name was Jean Philippe, and he never learned French. My grandfather was super French, and my dad never learned French because my grandfather was a little bit of a deadbeat, and he also died when my dad was really young, so my dad never learned French. Luckily, my mom is like incredibly French, and so she one of her conditions when she married my doxing myself, saying my grandfather's name. You know how many fucking Jean Philippes there are in Canada? Luckily, my mom was super. Yeah, yeah. Luckily, dude, I like being French. Okay, fuck you guys. All right. My mom was like, luckily, incredibly French, and one of her conditions for marrying my dad was she's like, I know you don't speak French, but I will only marry you if you exclusively let me speak to my kids in French. And that's what she did. I don't think I've ever spoken to my mom in English outside of like when I have an Anglophone friend over. And because of that, my French is basically native. And I went to French school. The only English school I've ever been to in my entire life was college. That was weird. I will say, going from like a French education system to an English one was strange. And so my French is very strong as a consequence of that. And it's been a huge benefit to me. Huge benefit. In Canada, if you speak English and French perfectly in both languages, you're set, dude. You're like the fucking cream of the crop as far as employment goes. Everybody wants you because we have two official languages, but only 17% of the Canadian population speaks French. And so whenever you apply for a job, if you're bilingual, you get into the fucking VIP lane, dude. And like because like you can literally be sued if you don't serve somebody in French or have somebody to serve somebody in French in certain institutions, mostly government institutions. And like think of like the DMV or something like that. If you refuse service in French, you can literally be sued in Canada. Air Canada it got sued by a Quebec family because they didn't have their labeling in French and English. It's the law, right? And so because there's such a small French speaking population that also speaks English incredibly well and French super well, you're basically in high demand everywhere you go. So I've never struggled to get a job. If I lose a job, I get it. I get another job in like a week. It's not gonna be like my ideal job. I'll probably end up working at like McDonald's or something, but you're like a blessing to like a lot of employers. Strong like Vietnamese coffee. I've never had Vietnamese coffee. I hear Arabic coffee is also very strong, which I've never had before either. This pose just feels so stiff to me. I don't know. I think there's something off with the leg. By the way, guys, we're gonna wrap up at the 3 hour mark. If anybody has anybody that wants to raid, start thinking about it now, and then we'll do a little raidy poo to maybe a new person. How it's heated in. I want to try Turkish coffee. How it's heated in sand. Damn, bro. Bro mentioning Turkey. NFT's not even here. Missed opportunity. That guy'd be freaking losing his mind right now. He'd be turking out. Driving by a limo. Should I hit it? No, dude. They have way more ammunition to sue you in court, especially if you hit them. Not my fault NFT can't hang till 3 a.m. How dare he have to properly sleep sometimes? It's fucked up, man. It's so rude. I'm gonna have a little talk to him about that. He's gotta sacrifice his mental health for my stream. Not if they don't catch me. Is your car that fast? You did zoom off earlier. Okay, guys. I don't know what I'm doing with this leg here. I don't like this leg. It just feels awkward. I'm gonna pause on the hair because it's stressing me out, but... Did you say vagina, dude? Do you guys have dash cams? Like for your cars? I don't have a dash cam. I don't know anybody with a dash cam either. This could point a little bit more towards the camera. Just feels weird. Now it feels stiff, you know? My biggest fear, oh my god, motorcycle gang? Really? You don't like people with dash cams? I'm gonna ignore all this stuff. I already know this stuff. Maybe not the Pokemon one, but only reason I didn't get any charges because the car he was hiding behind had a dash cam. I'm sorry. What did I miss? Did you get into an accident? When I lived downtown, I hit a homeless guy because he jumped out in front after hiding behind the car next to me. Only reason I didn't get any charges because the car he was hiding behind had a dash cam. That's crazy, dude. That is legitimately fucking insane to hear. Damn. That's crazy. That is genuinely like a huge fear. Is like somebody just like fucking destroying my insurance rates. Not me killing someone. I wouldn't do that. Okay, I can't find what layer I drew this on. This is just stiff, you know? It's stiff. I don't like it. I gotta get rid of this little horse leg here. It doesn't feel like it's like attached to her body. I feel like it'd be higher. The dude going 48 because it's a green light. What are we talking about? Let's go. Okay, maybe that works a little bit better. I think it might be the it doesn't feel like it was attached, whereas like now it feels a little bit better. Still feels like a really stiff pose. It like bothers me. I'll show you stiff. Do it. Present it. I don't believe you. So how do dash cams work? Do they just store footage for 24 hours, or can you extend it? Like how much data does it take? Like what are the logistics of having a dash cam? Head. It's just it's just not right, you know? Ooh. Ooh, I'm triggering myself. I put so much time into that leg. Okay, let me before I do something hasty. Let me copy paste that, and then we'll lock that, and then we'll work off of this one. I have no respect for my own art, dude. Just trash it. Maybe I just cheated, cover it up with a dress. Is that fucked up? It's like the equivalent of putting hands in the pocket, you know? It's cheating. It doesn't feel right. God, this piece is so fucking frustrating. Now I'm at sort of like the crossroad now, where it's like, do I just keep banging my head against the wall, and do I keep trying to make this piece work? Do I just accept that it doesn't work and move on with my fucking life? I don't know, dude. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. I just don't know what direction to take it. It's really, really stressing me out a little bit, you know? I'll probably keep drawing after stream and just kind of work it without any social pressure. I think that's probably what I'll do, but All right, guys, who we raiding? We got 7 minutes left. I gotta figure out who I'm raiding. Another banger. Yeah, I banged your mom. How about that one? Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I'll start streaming. Raid me. I mean, if you turn on your stream in 7 minutes, I'll raid you. How about that? And if you immediately end stream, I'm never raiding you again. I know, Victoria. I have my car volume all the way up right now. God, I don't get why you like this chick. The Lost Moon Gazer. This first person drawn. They have commissions currently closed, so they probably draw. I'm in a freaking ad right now, so give me a second here. Okay, they draw furry art. It's kind of like on brand, I guess. Okay, we'll raid this person, I guess. They're an artist. They draw furry stuff. Let me check their Twitter. Damn, they draw Sonic and Shadow kissing, dude. The fucking rules. I'm rating the shit out of this person. It's gonna be so dope. All right, guys, we found the one. We found the one. We got the freaking Sonic X Shadow fan art. I'm sold. All right. I'm gonna definitely rework the fuck out of this drawing later. This would be more like that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. If there's time for one more song, all right, give me the fake carpentry song you want to listen to. I'll put it on. She Wolf by Shakira. Final answer. All right, that's the final stream song. I'm just gonna put it on now. We're just playing it. We're going straight into it. If you were enjoying that other song, blame Dizzy. And then while we do that, I'm just gonna keep drawing. I got 2 minutes left of live drawing. I might, you know what I'm gonna do after stream? I'm gonna go wrap a towel around me and I'm gonna fucking figure out this fabric or like a bed sheet, you know? Because this is a mess. It's just not appealing at all. It's bothering me so much. I gotta buy a fucking tripod, guys. My bathroom window or not window mirror is like incredibly tiny, and it makes it very very difficult to use it for reference. If only Cat Snack did the fabric homework. Fuck you. I get tension points, right? I get it. No shot. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, we redeem? You can just have that one for free. I'm not like Ghoulie, guys. I don't make you guys pay for the good stuff. Okay, I'm a man of the people. All right, you'll get oohs from me. You'll get everything your little nasty little hearts desire. All right, I'm a giver. 10 minutes to drive 0.2 miles, just kill me, bro. What kind of fucking world are you in where you like is traffic that bad? Oh, sorry guys, I couldn't stop myself. All right, let me. How much longer is in this song? Perfect. Okay. Wait, is this follower only chat? No, don't. Oh hey, no repeat messages. Sure doesn't see a message right away. No links to chat. Blah blah blah. You want to send a link on Discord? Whisper it to an active mod. Don't be cringe. Okay. Where's my freaking raid button? Your idiotic Canadian snowbirds can't drive. I'm behind a Quebecer car right now. It's not quite the same as a standard Canadian. Quebecer's a different breed. Hey, what do we got? The Lost Moon Gazer. I'm not listening to the song. I know all of you guys just got incredibly excited. We're not listening to it. All right, everybody. I thank you all for coming out. I will catch you all tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time where we can talk more shit. You guys can bait me into being gay, and we'll just see what happens. All right? See ya. Bye-bye.